And he himself gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. Jesus gave them for a specific purpose. Don't be going to pastors and prophets for what you think you want from them. Before you go to pastors and prophets, know why they were made pastors, know why they were made prophets, know why they were made evangelists, know why they were made teachers, so that you don't go amiss. You don't follow them anyhow. If you are going to the tomato seller, you don't go there and ask her if she has Kobe. You know why you go to her. You know she sells tomatoes, right? So you go there for tomatoes. If I call Oreku, I won't discuss chess or electronics with him. I will discuss land, because I know his business is with lands. So the problem is not entirely false prophets and false apostles and false pastors, but also false brethren who don't know why these people were ordained. If you know why they were ordained, you go to them specifically for that. You don't go to an evangelist and be forcing him to prophesy to you. So I went there, he didn't prophesy to me. I've been there for some time. He's not a prophet. You come to this teacher or this pastor and you are forced. You don't know why you came, because you don't know what he was separated or sent for. You come to him and you are looking for a miracle. They were set for certain purposes. You have to know their ministry so that you know why you go to them. There are people that if you are sick, don't call, because he is not in that area. There are people that if you need counsel, don't call, because the counsel will give you, you end up counseling him that, look, be careful in this life. It's not his area. So he himself gave some to be evangelists and pastors and teachers for the equipping of the saints. You see why they were given? Not for doing all things for the saints. Omunya come for fetish priest. Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? I need a promotion. No, they were not sent to be given promotion. All those things you see are only supposed to make you believe that Jesus is Lord and he can do it. It's not supposed to make you depend on these people for those things. Do you get me? It was he who gave some to be. That is why you should be careful. If you're not discerning, don't speak against men of God. Don't speak. Don't say, but look, save your life. Sometimes what the man of God did might not be true. It is social media propagating it, or it might be true. But what you don't know is that last week he went on his knees and he said, God, I'm sorry, forgive me. And the Lord said, my son, I have forgiven you. Go on and do your work. And the heavens sat down and said, no one should talk about this thing again. You don't know anything. You don't even know there is heaven. You are just blah, 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 blah. And I said, 3 years you are still speaking about it. Don't. You go and die early. It was Jesus who gave this person to be an apostle, to be a prophet. It was Jesus. So sometimes you have to be looking. You see, who made you what you are saying you are? The only justification you should have, that we should trust you, should be that it was he who made you to be this, to be a businessman. It was he who gave you to be an assemblyman. It's not because there is contract coming in, but it was he who made you to be a pastor. Not because you finished the Bible school. For the equipping of the saints. I want you to understand that as you went to the prophet or the pastor or the apostle, help me to do this. The reason why you should go there should be because you are going for equipment. And the reason why you are going for equipment is not so that you become popular. It's not so that you and your household, things will become better. Then now food will be available, then money will be available, then business will move on well. It has nothing to do with it. Understand that if you are going to a pastor or a prophet, you are going to take equipment. You are not going to take miracle. His purpose is to give you equipment. You too, if you are a man of God, a woman of God here, know why you were sent. Don't go and be doing a lot of things. Don't follow people because sorry, no, no. Anything you are doing that will not be an equipment to Michael or Ruth or Stababa, you are wasting their lives, because they were sent to this life for a purpose and they need their equipment to be able to accomplish those purposes. Maybe she was sent to be a caterer. She needs knife and all those things to do the work properly. He said, for the equipment of the saints, for the work of ministry. It means ministry itself is a work. So it means God is counting on you to do the work of the ministry. But you need an equipment. So if you are here, it's not bad. But the reason should be because you are looking for your equipment so that you can do the work of ministry. Don't be here because what you say go through them, but say I have say, but it looks like now say say you might be because we hold more because testimonies they be. He didn't say for testimony. Sometimes there are people who are still in the middle because they are still considering, Lord, where should I be? It shouldn't be like that. It should be that when you are going to these men in the fivefold ministry, you are going for equipment for the work of ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ. As you are leaving your house to go and see this man of God, the Bible is saying that your purpose should have been that you were going for your equipment that you may do the work of ministry, and the work of ministry is only acceptable to God if it is building the body of Christ. The time you went to the man of God to try to get whatever you wanted to get, you realize that we are building the body of Christ. The head is Jesus and the body is the church. We are building the church. We've gotten the hands, we've gotten the stomach, we need a leg. The reason why you should be going to the man of God is because you have seen that you were the one called to bring the leg, and so you are going to receive equipment. Then you can work the work of ministry and build the body of Christ. Maybe the body of Christ is lacking a counselor, but the thing is with you. So the reason why you are going is that you are going to this man of God for him to equip you. That is why it is good to stay for long, so that you can get your equipment before you go and do the work of ministry. Because the only thing that matters in the work of ministry is that you should be building the body of Christ. Which part of the body have you been called to build? Which part have you been called to build? If you don't know the part you have been called to build, you will be going everywhere. So if you go to the man of God, it should be that at the end you are coming to know Jesus, and so that you can also give Jesus to somebody in the body of Christ, to build somebody in the body of Christ. You should not, and attempt not to give anything outside Jesus to anyone. What you are supposed to bring is the knowledge of the Son of God. The knowledge. Yes, Christo who named there. Then I knew yes, Christo. The other day I was lying down. I said, if I go, I brought my part to the body of Christ. Maybe it might not be the end, but I brought my part. I was bringing my part to the body of Christ. What do you know that you are bringing to the body of Christ? That is why if you have the opportunity to serve in church, you are not helping anyone. You are not. You are bringing your part to the body of Christ because you were actually chosen to bring your part. Some of us, we have our part, we are holding it. We have to be forced to come to church to do something in church. No, you are not doing it for me. You are supposed to bring your part. If you don't bring your part, the body will not be complete. If the body is not complete, I'll not be blamed. I gave what you needed. I gave you the equipment. You took it and you were still looking to use it for your personal interest or something else. So till we all come to the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God. Not just that, to a perfect man. You yourself have to be approaching perfection in the knowledge of the Son of God. If I know him, I can live like him. So I have to continue knowing him, that I may become perfect in his knowledge, that I may live in perfection to his glory, unto a perfect man, to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. So unto a perfect man. But some people would choose their own kind of perfection. So he went further to explain that there is a measure of a certain stature of the fullness of Christ. You have to bring your part so much that at the end we can have the fullness of Christ.